I've got a new recipe here of something that I've learned is chickpeas are a fantastic ingredient to bake with. So I've come up with a sort of cooks up like a pudding or type of, probably a bit moister than a brownie. So I'd sort of call it a chickpea pudding. But anyway, I've sort of already got all the ingredients in here mixed up, but this is what we got. A bit of unsweetened almond milk, what I generally use. That's liquid in it. My favourite, any natural peanut butter, but that's my favourite there, the Mavers, with a bit of added extra protein in it. Obviously your powdered peanut butter flour, unsweetened, that one, comes from My Protein, that one. Obviously a little bit of bicarb and a little bit of baking powder, and your protein powder. I've got 40 grams. This one's, I've gone with a plant base for this one. Just snickerdoodle cookie or snickerdoodle cinnamon flavour, cinnamon swirl flavour, this one. So something I've learnt too with the vegan or plant-based protein powders is they cook really well as well. The plant-based and your casein proteins cook really well. So that's why I've sort of put it in this one, and I had that sample that I had to use up, so that's why I've put it in there. But there's two ways you can do this. You can put this in the NutriBullet and blend it up in the NutriBullet, or you can use a stick blender, which I'm going to go with tonight, and just put it in here, and it's a bit less messy. Just put it in a decent size plastic container, so it's not going to come over the sides, and use a stick blender. And otherwise it's quite a messy thing to clean up with the NutriBullet or anything where you got peanut butter in. Oh yeah, so we'll put all the the amounts up on the video. But it's 60 grams of peanut butter, about 15 grams of the peanut flour, just a sprinkle of baking powder and bicarb, probably 3 or 4 grams of each. Just enough unsweetened almond milk to moisten. I've got a bit of a crew watching me over here, so the hecklers are here, but no, everything's ready to go. So if you want to watch me now, I'll come over here and I'll give this stick blender a bit of a whirl. Might be a bit noisy, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully I don't... But normally it goes pretty good, the old stick blender. And it's just a lot easier to clean up than the NutriBullet. And the NutriBullet can be a bit hard to get it blending as well. You've got to have the certain right amount of liquid in there, otherwise it'll just get stuck on the blades and it won't actually blend. Whereas with this, you can just it's very easy to manage what you're doing. I think it's just a bit easier. You're basically just trying to pulverise all the chickpeas up and combine all the ingredients, really. That's all you really need to do. It's going to bake up fine, as long as all your chickpeas are blended into the rest of it. Alright guys, so you didn't have to go through the pain of watching me all blend this up, but it's got a little bit of chickpea in it, which I don't mind, it's a little bit crunchy. So it just gives a little bit of texture doing it with a stick blender, but that's all pretty much ready to go. Now you can sort of bake it all in one, or I normally get I like to get about 3 serves out of that. So I'll put about a third in there and just make up 3 serves. You can just store the rest in the fridge when you're ready to bake it, you know what I mean? Otherwise you can bake it all up in one go and then just slice them up and put it in the fridge.
How long does they keep for in the fridge?
Oh, it'll keep for a week, yeah. So I'm just going to put... Put about a third in here.
Yeah, but your mother...
That's where all the flavour comes from.
Your mother was...
They don't eat stock cubes over there.
That's about a third, guys, and it will rise up a bit, so So I'll whack that in. About sort of 15-20 minutes on 160 should be perfect. You can just try it after about 15. You sort of know. If you wanted a bit more moisture in the middle, you can get it out a little bit earlier, probably at around the 15-minute mark. If you want it sort of firm all the way through, leave it in for a few more minutes, you know. But we'll whack it in there and we'll come back and show you the finished product.
160.
160.
Harry's one of my absolute favourites.
Yeah. All right, guys. So what I remembered was when I cooked mine last time was I cooked mine in the air fryer, which cooks a lot quicker. So that was actually 25 minutes on about 170. Either 170 seems about right. Obviously, the air fryer, the heat's a bit more intense, so it cooks it a lot quicker. So you probably only need 160 if you put it in an air fryer. But in a normal oven, yeah, 25 minutes. You can see that's just perfect. That's risen up just nice. I had that about half filled that ramekin, and you can see that it's just nice and gooey inside, and just firm enough. It's sort of pudding consistency with a nice saucy peanut centre. So absolutely beautiful if you want to have a little bit of ice cream or whatever you want on top of it. Bit of yogurt or cottage cheese just to bump up the protein. But yeah, just a beautiful little dessert and absolutely delicious. So moist, and there you go. Get into it. So yeah, if you like it, please subscribe and hit the like, and we'll keep them coming.